This program contains true stories of rescues. All of the 911 calls you will hear are real. Whenever possible, the actual people involved have helped us reconstruct the events as they happened.
Police department.
When rescue workers are sent to the scene of an emergency, they never know what they'll encounter or who the victim might be. I'm William Shatner. Tonight, true stories of courageous people who stepped forward in a moment of crisis on Rescue 911. We begin at a local high school in the small town of Tipp City, Ohio, on the morning of May 9, 1988. 17-year-old Tess Donauer was a senior at the school.
I was walking to class, and it was about 5 till 8, so everyone was, talking to their friends and just getting ready for class. And I was looking for Mr. Suter, which is why I saw it happen. I was walking into the cafeteria to give Mr. Suter my pass to get out of study hall for the day.
Over here.
Mr. Suter was just gathering papers, getting his attendance sheet out. To see someone collapse and not breathe and just die in front of you was really, really scary. And immediately, instinct, I ran to the office. I said, Mr. Suter fell down, call the ambulance. She told me to go down and get Mr. Judy, who knew CPR.
Someone in the office called the police, while teacher Irv Collins ran to help.
I suspected that it was more than just fainting. I remember thinking that I'd better get to that cafeteria as quickly as I can. Ralph had already started turning blue. His eyes were clouded over, and he was frothing at the mouth. If I had a Kleenex, I remember cleaning that out of his mouth and then checking his jugular vein to see if there was any pulse. At that time, I could feel nothing.
Everybody, please move back. Get out of the cafeteria.
I knew that it was a very serious situation, and I didn't want the kids to be around Mr. Suter.
Tipp City Emergency Service, Squad 1, this is your call.
At 7:59 a.m., a call for help went out to the town's volunteer emergency rescue unit.
7:59.
Tess found health teacher Jim Judy, a certified CPR instructor, in his classroom.
I had in the back of my mind that it might be a coronary just because of the risk factors. He didn't exercise, he was a smoker, plus his age, that I knew that it just might be a heart attack.
Jim, there's no pulse, no breathing.
I went to go in, but the teachers were pushing all the students out, so I just kind of stood back and watched.
1, 2, 3.
I thought it was hopeless. It just seemed like forever for the rescue squad to get there.
When we continue.
I was just amazed that this teacher who I had was lying there dead on the floor.